Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to talk about how feminists are really nothing more than useful idiots. And I want to play a clip from a while back, actually all the way back in Reagan's time, right? From Yuri Bezmenov, a Russian defector who talks about, Russian tactics. But the thing is when he's talking about communists and leftists, okay, I want you to hear feminists and social justice warriors because it's the same situation. It's the same thing. It's the exact same practices, okay? There's nothing new under the sun. These techniques were outlined many, many years ago. So listen to the clip. It's pretty short, and I'll come back and talk about it when it's done. So here we go.
Was done under the guidance of the Soviet embassy in Hanoi, and same thing I was doing in New Delhi. To my horror, I discovered that in the files where people were doomed to execution, there were names of pro-Soviet journalists with whom I was personally friendly.
Pro-Soviet?
Yes. They were idealistically minded leftists who made several visits to USSR, and yet the KGB decided that come revolution or drastic changes in political structure of India, they will have to go.
Why is that?
Because they know too much. Simply because, you see, the useful idiots, the leftists who are idealistically believing in the beauty of Soviet socialist or communist or whatever system, when they get disillusioned, they become the worst enemies. That's why my KGB instructors specifically made a point, never bother with leftists. Forget about these political prostitutes. Aim higher. This was my instruction. Try to get into large circulation, established conservative media. Reach, filthy rich movie makers, intellectuals, so-called academic circles. Cynical, egocentric people who can look into your eyes with angelic expression and tell you a lie. These are the most recruitable people, people who lack moral principles, who are either too greedy or too suffer from self-importance. They feel that they matter a lot. These are the people who KGB wanted very much to recruit.
But to eliminate the others, to execute the others, don't they serve some purpose? Wouldn't they be the ones they rely on?
They serve purpose only at the stage of destabilization of a nation. For example, your leftists in the United States, all these professors and all these beautiful civil rights defenders, they are instrumental in the process of the subversion only to destabilize the nation. When their job is completed, they are not needed anymore. They know too much. Some of them, when they get disillusioned, when they see that Marxist-Leninists come to power, obviously they get offended. They think that they will come to power. That will never happen, of course. They will be lined up against the wall and shot. But they may turn into the most bitter enemies of Marxist-Leninists when they come to power. And that's what happened in Nicaragua. You remember most of these former Marxist-Leninists were either put to prison or one of them split, and now he's working against Sandinistas. It happened in Grenada when Maurice Bishop was already a Marxist. He was executed by a new Marxist who was more Marxist than this Marxist. Same happened in Afghanistan when first there was Taraki, he was killed by Amin, then Amin was killed by Babrak Karmal with the help of KGB. Same happened in Bangladesh when Mujibur Rahman, very pro-Soviet leftist, was assassinated by his own Marxist-Leninist military comrades. It's the same pattern everywhere. The moment they serve their purpose, all the useful idiots are either be executed entirely, all the idealistically minded Marxists, or exiled or put in prisons, like in Cuba. Many former Marxists are in Cuba, in prison. So most of the Indians who were cooperating with the Soviets, especially with our Department of Information of the USSR Embassy, were listed for execution. And when I discovered that fact, of course I was sick. I was mentally and physically sick.
Okay, so there you go. Useful idiots. And it doesn't matter what the ideology is. These people are being used, and this is how they are used. Now, one of the things that's very interesting is that the pawns, they don't realize that they've been used. They don't want to face it. I've been listening to Soloninsky's Gulag Archipelago. Yeah, Archipelago. Sorry, people. And it's fascinating because the Soviet Union would arrest loyal party members, simply because they knew too much, or, they weren't, they didn't like them. And these people would be in prison, with the other political criminals, and they would still be defending, the Soviet Union. They would still be saying, obviously, a mistake has been made, and they'll be releasing me soon, and I'm not a regular prisoner like you. And they would keep it up, they would keep it up. And the other prisoners would actually make fun of them, would actually say to them, yeah, just keep cooperating, and eventually they'll let you go and put you in charge and things like that. So it was really very sad, you know what I mean? So this is how I see feminists and social justice warriors. And they don't realize that they're being used. They actually think that the ideology is real, that it represents a legitimate worldview. And keep in mind the idea that these people, they're not open to facts or reason or logic, and nor should they be. You know what I mean? What they've done is they've intentionally put those things aside. They've said, this is too difficult. I don't want to think about the truth of the situation. I don't want to have to deal with the details and the complexity of the situation every single time. I just want to adopt this false worldview, this lie, and go forward as if it's true. And if I'll do this, everybody in my group will be my friend. So they've made that compromise within their own mind. And you can understand that it's going to make them sick. You know what I mean? They're lying. They're lying to themselves about the most fundamental, basic aspects of reality. They're looking the other way. And you can do it, but there's going to be a horrible price to pay. Your own body is going to say, fine, then let's just destroy your health and see if you can ignore that. So understand, who and what you're dealing with. Understand that you're not going to get into an intelligent debate or argument with somebody like this. You're just not. They're going to adopt a worldview because it puts them at ease, and anything that threatens that worldview, they're going to, consider it traitorous. They're going to basically consider you the infidel, right? That's it. And you might be looking at that type of behavior and thinking, damn, they've got it easy. They don't even have to think about stuff. They can just act, right? I wish I had it that easy. No, you don't. You'd be a dog. You'd be a coward. You'd be a liar, right? And, people think that they can do these things for their own benefit and profit and not pay any sort of moral price. It's not true. You're going to need to check out some of my other videos. Morality and ethics, they're not a luxury, okay? They're not something that stupid people indulge in. And this is a really important, powerful message for you, as men, especially younger men. There have to be some things that you believe in more than money and more than just profit and gain. And if there's not, it can rip you apart from the inside. Understand, here, let's say that you had $100 million, okay? There you go. Congratulations. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Now, how important is money, and how important are your ideals and your morals? Because realize money now means nothing to you. Nothing, right? You've got more than you could ever use. So now, will you do anything for $1 million? See what I mean? So this idea that a person would do anything for $1 million or for whatever, amount of money it is that they want, it corrupts them as an individual. It undermines their character. And notice what Yuri said. They're looking for the people with character flaws. They're looking for the people that are too greedy. They're looking for the people that have too much self-importance. These are the people that they really want to recruit. They're not interested in the low-level leftist who goes along with the ideology to be part of the group. That's the lowest level idiot. That person is useless. So character is destiny. Okay? You think money is the most important thing in the world? No, it's not. It's only important if you don't have enough. And the character to get up and go get it throughout your difficulties in life, that's what you need, not the money itself. Sorry, you can't keep that $100 million. It was just for the video. Okay, so I said I'd keep this short. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, and join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Thank you, MGTOW.